Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're doing the LA Times Expert Sudoku dated October 10, 2025. Let's get into it. I'll go through the rules first of Sudoku, then how I start the puzzle, and hopefully, with all being equal, we'll solve it. There are 9 columns. Oh, that's not a column. There are 9 columns, there are 9 boxes, and there are 9 rows. Each of the columns, rows, and boxes must have the unique numbers 1 through 9. That's pretty much the puzzle. What my job is to do is to actually try and figure out where those numbers go. Alright, so say for example here, 1 comes here, 1 comes down here, so in this box here, the only place 1 can go is here. Now, 1 comes across here, so 1 can be in these spots in this box. Now, I don't mark it for 3s, I only mark it if it had been there, I would have made a marking. So, what have we got that I can show that's a marking of 2 across here? 9 comes across here. 9 comes across here, 9 comes up here. So one of these 2 boxes are 9, so I do mark it to say, okay, there are 9. Alright, now you know how I think, let's get started. Alright, 2 comes up here, 2 comes up here, 2 comes across here, so 2 is one of these 2. 8, 7, 6, 6 comes across here, 6 comes across here, 6 comes down here, so that's a 6 there. 6 comes across here, 6 comes across here, 6 comes down here, so that's a 6 there. 9 comes down here, 9 comes up here, 9 comes across here, so you can see here that one of these 2 are 9. By the way, 6 comes up here, 6 comes up here, 6 comes across here, so 6 is one of these 2. I can see that there's a 6 here. Oh, look at that. There's a 6 coming up here, there's a 6 coming up here, so there's a 6 in one of these 2 spots. Okay, so 2, 2, 2, 6, 6, 6, so 9 comes down here, so 9 is actually going to be one of these 2, which means this can't be a 9, so this will be a 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I need a 5, so 5 can be here, here, and here. I'm focusing on the last column, by the way. 6, 7, 8. So 7 and 8 can't be there in this column, in column 9. So that the numbers I need is 5, 7, and 8. So that must be a 5. 5 comes across here. 5 comes across here. 5 comes down here. So that's a 5 there. All right. So 3 comes across here. 3 comes across here. 3 comes down here. So 3 is one of these 2. I actually don't know why I've got the 9 there. So 9 can't be there, 9 can't be there. So that's a 9, and that can't be a 9. 9 comes across here, 9 comes across here, and 9 comes down here. So 9 is one of these 2. So I've got 2 of the numbers in this row. 1 comes across here, so 1 is one of these 2. 7 comes up here, 7 comes across here, so 7 is one of these 2. Continuing on, 7 comes across here, 7 comes across here, so 7 is that one. 7 comes down here, so 7 comes across here, so that's a 7. Interestingly enough, I now know the third one in this row here, which is a 7. This can't be a 3 because it's a 7-9 pair. 7-9 can't be there, so this has got to be a 3. 3 comes up here. 3 comes up here, so 3 is one of these 2. It's funny, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, so 5 and 8 here. But what I got away from is I knew where the 7 was. 7 comes up here, 7 comes up here, because I was working on the 7s and then I got distracted, which you'll find that I do if you watch the video enough, quite often. Alright, so 1 can be here. 1, 2 is there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 comes across here. 8 comes down here. So 8 is one of these 2. 2 comes across here. That's interesting. So 1 and 2 are a pair. 1, 2. So I should know what these numbers are, which should lead me to this number. So one of the numbers I need is a 9. So 9 comes down here. So 9 is one of these 2. So this can't be a 9, leaving this to be the 9 here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Four's the other number, but I don't know where that is. But we'll just remember the 4. 1, 2, 3. Where's the 3 go? Well, the 3 comes across. Oh, okay, let's start with this. So this is a 3, 4 up here pair. 3 comes across here. 3 comes across here. So that's a 3 there. 3 comes up here. So 3's going to be in that column, but in that column there. But I don't know down to a pair. So 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 8. So we'll mark these two and put 5 and 8 in there because they're a pair. 1, 2, 3. Don't know. 4. Don't know. 5. Don't know. 6, 7, 8. 8 comes across here. 8 comes across here. So 8 is one of these two. Alright. 2, 7, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Geez, there's not a lot of 4s on this board. 4 is here. 5 is also in here. 6, 7, 8. So 8 comes down here. 8 comes down here. So that's an 8 there. So these two are going to be a 4 and a 5, I think. Yeah, so there's no 4 and 5 in that there. Because of this 5 here, this will be a 4 and this will be a 5. Alright, so the numbers that I need here now are 1 and 2. Can't do much about that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So 1, 2. So you can see 1 and 2 are going to be up here to finish this off. So that's a 1, 2, 1, 2. So what's the other number? 4. 4 there and there. But I need a 7, interestingly enough. 7 comes across here. 7 comes up here. So 7 is one of these two. This can't be a 7. So this becomes a 7 now. This is a 1, 2 because I need a 1, 2 to finish off this row. 1, 2, 3. So this is actually the 4 up here. Maybe that'll help me. 4 can't be here, so 4 is one of these two, and that makes sense. Alright. So 1 and 2 can be there and there. 1, 2. What else are we seeing? Where's the 1? Don't know where the 1 is. 2, we don't know where the 2 is. It just can't be there. 3, 4. Okay, so 4 is across there. 5 comes down here. And 5 comes down here. So 5 is one of these two. Because this is a 7, 9 pair. 6 is there. 7 is there. And 8. 8 comes down here. So 8 can be one of these. So 1 can't be here, 1 can be here and here. Alright. Five, 4, 9. I got all the 9s. 9 can't be there, 9 can't be there, so that's a 9 there, so that makes sense. We've got all the 8s. A lot of 8s. 8 can't be there. 8 can be here, here or here, here and here. Up there. Okay. 7. 7 can be there. Okay, so 7 comes across here. 7 comes up here. So 7 is one of these two. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this can be 1 and 4. 8 can be here and here. This can be 1 and 4. This can't be a 1, but it can be a 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4. So 4 can be there. 5 can be there. Okay, 6. So 6 is up that side. 6 is up that side. We've got all the rest of the 6s. 5. 5 can be there. 5's there. 5 is here. 5. Okay. So 5 comes up here. 5 comes across here, so 5 is one of these two. 4, lots of 4's problems. So 4's up there, 4's down there, 4's down there. 4 can be 1, 2, 3. 4 can be 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. and then we get into trouble here. Mind you, that's interesting. Oh, so look at that, 4 there. Good checking. So that's a 4 there because the 4 couldn't have been there. So this is going to be 1 and 2 now. Okay, and this here will be 3. So what that means is 1 and 2 can't be there, and I needed to finish off this column. So this and this are 1 and 2. This can't be a 5, leaving this to be a 5 here. So what does that do? 5 comes up here, 5 comes across here, so 5 is across these. This has become a 5, 8, so 5 and 8, 5 and 8, 5 and 8 pair. So that leaves this as a 2. 1, 2, so I need 3 and 4. So these two are 3 and 4. Alright, so 2. So 2 is, look at that, 2 can't be there, so this is a 1, leaving this to be a 2. 1 comes across here, 1 comes across here, sorry, 1 comes across there, 1 comes across there, so these two are a 1. That means that 1 can't be here, so I'm focusing on this column here. 1 can't be, 1 can't be here, 1 can't be here, so this has got to be a 1, so this is going to make this a 2, this a 1, this a 2, this a 1, this a 2. Alright, so that gets us a long way down the path. This can't be a 1, so this is a 1, this must be a 6, this can't be a 7 anymore, so this is a 7, leaving this to be the 3, and the other number is 1, 2, 3, of course it is, it's a 4, this can't be a 4 anymore, so it's a 3, making this a 4, 3, 4. Over here, this can't be a 7, so this is going to be the 7. This will be the 6. And I need a 3, so 3 is there. Still need a 4 in here, so this has got to be a 4. So this can't be an 8. So 8 is here. 8 comes down here. 8 comes down here. 8 comes across here. So 8 is one of these two. Alright, have I got anything? So 7 comes down here, so that's going to be the 9, leaving this to be the 7. Because of this 9 here, this is going to be the 4 and 9 here. 1, 2, so 2 comes across here. 2 comes down here, so this is a 2, leaving this to be an 8. This can't be an 8, so it's a 5, leaving this to be an 8 here. And to finish off this row, I need a 5. And to finish off this puzzle, I need a 1, 2, 3, 4. Had to be a 4. Oh no, I'm not even finished the puzzle because I've got to come up here. That can't be an 8, so this is a 5, leaving this to be the 8 to finish the puzzle. 13 minutes. I actually thought that I'd gone much slower than that, so I'm reasonably happy with that time. Good puzzle. Had a bit of fun with it. Hope you enjoyed. Till next time. Bye for now.